As cannabis entrepreneurs vie for dispensary licenses across Massachusetts, those that have already opened their doors are starting to expand in the second year of legalized recreational marijuana in the state. This includes 253 Farmacy in Franklin County, which opened in September and are just now in a position to not only sell cannabis, but grow, create, and distribute their own line of products. Connecting Point's Ross Lipman sat down with one of the owners to talk about the company's ambitious plans.
Drive by 253 Farmacy in Montague, and you'll see the exterior of a large, sprawling facility. Step inside, and you'll see this, the store, roughly the size of a large living room.
Most people that come here, this room is all they see, but really, your ambition is to be so much more than that.
Correct. This is all they see. It's all they can see. We are able to give tours if you sign.
Seth Rutherford is one of the founders of 253 Farmacy, the state's 25th dispensary when it opened in September 2019. And like most cannabis companies before him in the Bay State, the storefront is just the surface of a multifaceted, multi-million-dollar making business. This is back in November. We were there on day one when Seth and his team started planting the first seeds into soil. 4 months later, those seeds have grown into rows and rows of cannabis. Thousands of plants ready to be cut, picked, cured.
Yeah, it's great because they're all exactly the same.
Cooked and candied.
These are definitely a 253 recipe.
For customers across the Commonwealth.
So you have a store, a growing facility, a kitchen, an immaculate space. What's the goal long term?
The goal long term is to produce great product and to, this has been a dream of myself and my cousin, Chris, who's one of our partners. And Chris and I were really the people that started this, and then we went and we built a team around us. And the goal is to really, help with a professional rollout of the cannabis industry and really show people that, cannabis is okay to use in moderation and, try to lose the stigma of it. And it's been a passion of mine my whole life and my partners. And, we're living our dream is what we're doing.
A dream that's had to come in stages for 253. In order to build the financial capital to grow and cultivate its own product, the company has been selling wholesale cannabis out of its store. But pending state approval as soon as this week, 253 will start selling its own homegrown product.
Right now, we just have our final license. So what that means is we have a permit to grow and to manufacture, but we don't have our license to sell. That's a commencement of operation license. And we have scheduled that, the inspectors to come on March 4th. And they will, as long as we pass, we'll be able to be selling our product the first or second week in March.
Is it fair to say that by growing here, your ambition and your hope is to then be able to farm and sell to other dispensaries in the region? Is that what you're looking to do?
In the short term, yes. I think the final plan for 253 is we're allowed 3 stores in Massachusetts, so we are actively looking for 2 others.
Rutherford says the cultivation facility in Montague can generate enough cannabis to be sold throughout 2 stores. 253 Farmacy recently received a host agreement to build a second store in Sturbridge. This is the proposed site on Main Street.
3 companies were awarded that host agreement, and only 2 companies are going to get a special permit. So it's a little bit of a race to the planning board to try to get that. Hopefully we make it, and that would be our second location.
And until a second location is found, 253 plans to sell its cannabis wholesale to other stores in Massachusetts. It's one of the many ways companies like 253 are making the most of the fertile ground yet to be sowed in a growing industry in the state.
What value do you see in the idea of local people starting a business in cannabis as opposed to many of the larger corporately funded organizations that have been able to spread their facilities throughout the country, whereas you guys you're Massachusetts people, you're starting a company here. As far as your early plans, you're going to only open businesses here in the state, and you're then going to be growing your own locally made cannabis to sell.
Well, I think 253 has a passion for the plant, and that's why we're here. And I think that our customers are going to see that with the products we produce, with the service we give people. We're not saints. We didn't come into this industry not for the profit. There's definitely profit there, but our first passion lies with the plant.